review. Welcome once again. This is going to be on volume two of the Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. This one actually, I do have volume one recorded already. You guys can find a playlist in the description below where you guys can see more of the manga reviews. But this one got reviewed, I want to say 2 or 3 months time of recording. So volume two came out just a few weeks ago. Yem Press sent me a copy, so thank you so much to them, so I can review for you guys. Um, if you haven't checked out Yem Press is a great company when it comes to releasing manga, light novels, even webtoons, art direction. So it they've been releasing so much stuff lately. Um, I've been seeing like their Instagram photos and all that. And they have mountains and mountains of stuff releasing per month. So thank you again. Check them out. There is a link in the description below where you guys can buy cheap manga, light novels, and Yem Press is one of those companies. You guys can obviously get a pretty good deal with them as well. So, it is older teen rated, so I will throw that out. It is volume two, and like I said, you can find it on that link in the description below. Now, before anything else, guys, if you haven't done so by now, also subscribe to my channel. Give some love to the channel by commenting, liking, and sharing, because that helps not just me, but also Yem Press. So make sure you're doing that. And if you want to watch more volume reviews on manga that is coming out right now, not stuff that came out a long time ago, I have a lot of reviews on that. I try to keep most of my reviews on recent stuff. There is a lot of stuff out there, obviously, that's been out that people still make videos about, and once in a while, I'll do a video if I think it's a important series to react or review to. But yeah, for now, new stuff. This one, I remember reading it not so long ago, and it starts off with our main character, who is not her actually, it's him. He is a demon, or sorry, a dark lord reincarnated. Now his main minion is Resilia, and Resilia, which is that even Resilia? I don't think that's Resilia. Resilia looks like where are you, Resilia? Right here. That's Resilia. This one is, I believe, Racilia's maid. So, anyways, she's not even. No, she's a main character, but not a huge main character. Racilia is his minion, and she is his guardian in this academy world. And essentially, he was a dark lord. He does necromancy, which is basically being able to play with bones and use them as soldiers. And he had minions below him, and he resurrected into the future. And now, at one point he says, "There's no beasts, there's no elves, there's no dwarves, so they're gone. It's only humans. Humans are fighting his beasts that once were under his direction, and they're seen as wild stuff, not natural. So everything is changed. Every like almost the whole history that he knew is not known in that world. Uh, Almost as if someone erased it completely. And that is what he tries to investigate. Now, that he does have a minion that came with him who still follows him, and she sends her out to um, discover stuff, and she ends up just bringing food every single time. But she's learning, or he's learning, sorry, the Dark Lord, more and more that this world is completely different from where he first was at. With Rosilia, he ends up going into a restaurant, which is really just an orphanage of kids that sell food, and they eat there. They have a good time. He learns more about his minion. She was resurrected by him in the first volume. She has vampiric powers now. She's a vampire. And yeah, the big chunk, I want to say almost half of this is a battle of the Dark Lord against the wisdom tree, which was at one point consumed by one of his soldiers and basically one of his like generals essentially in his army. So here's a good picture. So that's the Dark Lord as the kid. You know, he's a kid still fighting this wisdom tree, and that's I want to say 50%, 40% of the entire thing. Um, he with one of his minions, that wolf, he goes to go save Rasilia, who was taken by him. I'm trying to see where that scene is. Here it is. He was taken by him, which is right here. Um, and yeah, she ends up actually helping him defeat him, and pretty good fight to be honest. Once you get to that point, the volume actually moves a lot faster. In the beginning, is a lot of info, which again, it's really good when it comes to building the world that he's in. Not just for the reader, but for him as well. We, as a reader, can see that this guy, this Dark Lord, is obviously very confused of how everything works. Uh, and in a way, he's given a second chance to see how humans can be. I think in his first life, he was dealt a bad hand, and because of it, he learned to hate humans, which is why he became the Dark Lord and he did what he did. But now he's living a life with humans that actually can care for him, can actually um, have a good heart, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty good, interesting story. Um, the volume ends with okay, where they were at basically destroyed, and they have to move into this island close to the ocean, and then this princess is essentially going to show up, and she's in her boat, heading that way. Um, so there's the boat. And the princess, her title is the fourth princess of the human empire, Alteria Ray Otris. So we don't know who she's going. All we know is that she's seeking a specific girl. So yeah, that in a nutshell is volume two. It is a pretty good story. I will say the reason it is in the older teen. One is the action and violence, obviously that puts it at older teen. But secondly, it does have quite a bit of fan servicey scenes. It's not in your face nudity, which is why it's not mature. But it's pretty fan servicey. I mean, it almost feels like if this was a anime, I would enjoy it less than what I'm enjoying it as a manga now. So I've kind of noticed that the fan service, yeah, it's there. It's sometimes too much and over the top, but it doesn't bother me as much in mangas as an anime. So this one does have it. So if you're looking for something like that, then yeah, this one's for you. So volume two. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, go give some support and some love to Yem Press. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.